The boy reached his hand into the gift from his father, but it suddenly locked onto him. The intense pain brought him to tears, yet his father remained completely calm. Coldly, he told the boy that once this bracelet was worn, it could never be removed. But one day in the future, it would become extremely important. After saying that, his father left home and never returned. More than 10 years later, the boy had grown into an adult. By then, Earth had become a completely different place. Because of pollution, the ozone layer had been destroyed. Almost all plant life had vanished, and oxygen levels in the air had plummeted. Since people could no longer breathe normally, they had to buy artificial oxygen every single day. And of course, no matter the era, the rich and the poor were never the same. The wealthy could afford high-grade oxygen, while the poor could only buy cheap oxygen, which caused lung diseases after long-term use. Cody's wife, Lisa, had developed this illness, so Cody worked day and night, yet her condition continued to worsen. One day, the boss called Cody into her office. She told him that Cody could save the planet, but Cody was just an ordinary repairman, so he clearly didn't believe her. The boss then took him to a laboratory. A scientist explained that they had received a message from 400 years in the future. It mentioned Cody's name. This could mean that in the future, the oxygen crisis had already been solved. To contact the people of the future, they decided to send Cody forward in time. At first, Cody refused, but the boss said that if he agreed, they would cure his wife and provide her with high-grade oxygen. That night, Cody couldn't sleep at all, but the next morning, he made up his mind. He had to save his wife. The boss kept her promise and began doing everything possible to treat Lisa. Meanwhile, Cody put on a spacesuit and stepped into the time machine. When the machine activated, Cody was instantly transported 400 years ahead, but something went wrong with the landing. He crashed violently onto the ground and passed out. When he woke up again, his suit was burning. Terrified, Cody tore it off only to realize he was surrounded by dense plant life. Overwhelmed with emotion, he took deep breaths, letting the feeling of life wash over him. But when he checked his scanner, it showed no human beings within 10 kilometers. Soon after, he found an abandoned laboratory. Inside lay a skeleton with several bullet holes in the skull. What was disturbing was that the name of the skeleton matched his own. Even the bracelet was identical. This meant the future Cody was already dead. Nearby, he found a phone containing a recording. Two people arguing, then a gunshot, and the recording ended. Lost and hungry, Cody wandered through the forest. When he found a coconut-like fruit, he ate it. Moments later, his stomach twisted in agony and he began to vomit. Just then, a bright light flashed in the sky. A man appeared and injected something into Cody's chest. Cody immediately blacked out. When he woke again, he discovered the man was his close friend, Will. Will explained that the lab had detected Cody was poisoned, so he came with the antidote. At that moment, Cody suddenly realized the person who fired the gun in the recording might have been Will. Do you think Cody can bring oxygen back home? For anyone wondering, the movie is 2067.